here's a good look inside Everbank Stadium here in downtown Jacksonville. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Cam Little will kick off for the Jaguars.
Here now is Cam Little out to get us started. And off we go from Jacksonville. And he returns this to the 22.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First play and a first throw for Rodgers. Short throw to Smith. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up second down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Rodgers now to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Warren. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 41.
First down, Pittsburgh.
Now Rodgers. Now he'll tuck this and run. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when he decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
Throwing is Rodgers. To the right side and complete to Metcalf. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical that it'd be this easy. But they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding with their team.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Brought down by Trayvon Walker on the pass rush. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Here's Rodgers to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 13-yard line. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Rodgers. That's to his running back, Gainwell. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Jaguars' 11.
No score after 1. Sports. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming.
Now
it's Rodgers. Open on them. And I think the ball's out. And will they call it a touchback? No, it's out at the 1-yard line. They were inches there from blowing a golden scoring opportunity. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Now Rodgers going to shift him around. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Touchdown! Kenneth Gainwell. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Steelers post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers.
Makes the score Steelers 7, Jaguars 0. Chris Boswell to kick off.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Thomas, the man in motion left. Now Lawrence. Got a man, that's Hunter. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37.
Red on the red.
Now Thomas will come in motion right. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. First target, first catch, and a 1st down. Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
Looking long for Thomas. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
On red.
Lawrence. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. There he goes, right side. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. CD, what a sensational start for this defense. Instead of just forcing the 3 and out, which they were about to do, they pick it off and take it in for the score.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't just settle for the standard good way to start a game. They started in dramatic fashion. Take it away, score points, and guess what? They'll be flying to go back out there on defense again after that play.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team.
Oh, another ball up for grabs here, and this one is intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And that now 2 interceptions thrown in the second quarter.
And you know, a lot of people look at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the first one, and they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the first interception, tried a little bit too hard, maybe forced it a bit, and instead created a second one.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And that'll be dumped off to Gainwell. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 26-yard line.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7. To throw, it's Rodgers. And he finds Austin complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
A gain of
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First down. A gain of 9 yards. And the Steeler first down.
Throwing now is Rodgers. Complete. Smith has it. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Jonnu Smith, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Steelers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point put through by Boswell. And it's now 21-0.
Jaguars nothing. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. can't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
2nd and 10.
Rip, 23. Hey, Soko, hot.
Thomas goes in motion left. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Now he's going to step up and run. Got a man, it's De'Ami Brown, complete. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. A great job there, Charles, just to hold on, absorb that contact. I guess that's the risk you take catching the ball toward the middle of the field.
It is, and if you're going to gain yardage, you're going to have to go there at some point. But how about the read, okay? The eyes of that play, stepping out from the middle of the field and really making a big hit. Did not.
Well, that's the 3rd interception for Lawrence. Now he's hit on the return. It's a loose football. And I think they are going to get this one back. Well, that would have been something. Double turnovers. But instead, they'll keep the possession on the INT. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
Now Rodgers, a free play. And a sack. They get to him defensively, but the flag comes in, and I think the D jumped. So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5. Rodgers directing traffic, going to change the play. And he is going to lose yardage here. To throw is Rodgers. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Rodgers going to throw. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that will bring up 2nd down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. 2nd and 5 from the 8. Here's Rodgers. And it's caught. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Steelers, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Warren will score. Touchdown, Steelers.
Touchdown, Steelers.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Red on red. Hey, Ginger, top. Here we go, sir.
Final play of the half. It's Lawrence. He's going deep for Brown. That is incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports. Well, now how about this return? And he goes out of bounds after a solid return to the 45.
During the week, the special teams coach puts together a game plan that he presents to the head coach. And in every game plan, there's one big play that he points to the head coach and says, listen, when we need it, we can go to it. I think they did exactly that on that one.
Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Looking to put a drive together.
On red. Easy. Think right open. Here we go, sir.
First carry for the Clemson man, Travis Etienne. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Then he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. T.J. Watt causing the disruption. He gets the sack.
It's now 3rd
Okay,
down.
I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long.
Hey, Lion.
Hunter now will go in motion left. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Open man, this is Brenton Strange, the tight end. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. And the Steelers signal for another timeout. And with that, they're down to 1 remaining here in this 2nd half. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
Ralph.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Go, go. Hey, go, go.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead, it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
What's going on, guys?
A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. Third quarter action from Jacksonville. Here's Lawrence to throw. That is caught by Hunter. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. It's a gain of 34.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10.
Rip, 23.
And they'll run with ETN. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. One more time with ETN. Stop short. Down at the 1. Had the broken tackle, but couldn't get it all the way home. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
Hey, here we go. So, huh?
ETN. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Gets it out quickly here to the left flank. And he will be brought down well shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And this shutout is going to continue as the defense holds again. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
It'll go as a gain of 4. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 8-yard line.
Inside. No. Blue 58.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second down and 6 now.
Blue 58. Hey, 88. Back north.
Now Rodgers. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Cat 300. Zoom.
Rodgers now to throw. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the fourth quarter. And they're just trying to erase.
Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Steelers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Well, I get it, Charles. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Down big. They just sent their receivers out, let it fly. But the defense, they were ready.
Yeah, and there aren't too many people left in this stadium that couldn't see that coming. But that's not a major criticism at all because you had to try it. What you're hoping for is one of your athletes out-athletes everyone else and makes a dramatic play.
Now Rodgers. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
The coverage by Caleb Bradshaw.
26. 319. Inside. Yeah, this. Hey, 88.
Throwing is Rodgers. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. What can't Aaron Rodgers do? The legwork there getting him the first.
Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. Didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. This one to the right, caught by Valdez-Scantling. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the fourth, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
Here's Rodgers to throw. And that will get the off target and incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now it's Rodgers. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And oh, it's incomplete.
Well, to the locals, it's still and will always be Heinz Field. But for the rest of us, we're along the North Shore of the Allegheny and Ohio Rivers at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're underway from Pittsburgh. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. And he gets to the 25, but not much further before going out.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. His first pass falls incomplete.
I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Still 10 to go. It's second down now from the 26. Here's Hurts. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
You know, sometimes, Kate, that pocket could be a lonely place. You're searching and searching for an escape valve, and there's none to be had. That time, nowhere to go, and he was lucky to get back to the line before the defense swarmed him.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a third and 10.
Go Silver, ready?
They'll motion Smith left. Yeah, Nick Sirianni saw that play clock running down as he hurries to get a timeout call. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Third down, and they need to get 10. Third and long for him here. Got a man downfield, and Goddard has it. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. They go 25 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
Hey, Silver. Crown up, Yeti. Hey, easy. 63, bad. 63.
They'll motion Smith left. Yeah, Nick Sirianni saw that play clock running down as he hurries to get a timeout call. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Hurts now from the gun. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
We've set it down from 37.
Go Silver, ready? Yo, top, top. Hey!
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. On first down, Hurts. Jump off, caught by his back. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Great, shut. Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
It's Hurts once again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended target. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Great, shut. Hey, 73. Hey, Silver.
And again, here's Hurts. He beams one deep right side. He's got it inside the 10. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Johnson now on the return. They get to him before it can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
150. Hey, you block over here. 158. Back north.
Rodgers throwing to start it off. That's to his running back, Kenneth Gainwell. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
319.
Rodgers off the play action. This is a heater going deep. Well, a little bit of big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. And that sets up 3rd down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
319.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And he's going to have this out near the 40, just a little bit short of it. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Steelers first down.
So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. 7-0 is our score. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They're looking at first down here.
18.
Now a shotgun handoff to Gainwell. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
319. Over.
Rodgers from the gun. And he put everything he's got behind it. He's got it deep downfield. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
319.
Gainwell. Can't bypass that line. They stop him at the 3. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal.
318. Plant.
Running for it with Johnson. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Steelers earn the chance to tie before halftime. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up with that lengthy opening series, and then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays, but when you can play small ball and you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers start off well to tie things 7-7.
Chris Boswell to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Shipley now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second and 3 now. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
42-yard line.
And they're trying something here. They fake the spike. And the Steelers get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
The first down pass. Intercepted. The Steelers take over first and 10 at the 43-yard line.
First and 10 from the 43.
158. Hey, check 26. Jim.
From the gun, give to Gainwell. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these D-ends love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
319.
Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. They left him wide open. It's complete. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. That goes for 32 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
That's good for us Steelers.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw. When you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Working inside the red zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. So that brings up second down.
It's now second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
319. Inside. Teammate. Back north.
From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Has it in close. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Get 300. Get 300.
Throwing again, Rodgers. And he will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take the lead just before halftime. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7.
14. Eagles 7. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Shipley now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
On the return, the Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here.
No, set. Tiger Horn. 73. 73. Go Silver, ready? Crowd left Yanni. Crowd left Yanni.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Wow, wide open here. Complete. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
No, stop. Hey, let's go. 63. Hey, Silver.
Looking to throw. He's got Devontae Smith. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. One last play before the break.
Dre, set.
Throwing here just before halftime. He throws a bullet down the right sideline. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Johnson with a return here. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10.
258. Jump out. 630. Hey, 88. Plant. Mike.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
319. 26.
First down. Here's Rodgers. Finds a seam down the middle. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers grow the lead coming out of halftime.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Boswell to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers double their lead to 14.
Eagles 7. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Shipley now to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
On the return, the Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
Good, set. 180, 180.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Second and 10. Need something positive here. Here's another carry from Barkley. And the 2nd down run produces 7 before they bring him down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Good. King, Phil King.
They go to Barkley again. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers' side of the field. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Set.
Barkley trying this up the gut. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
1st and 10 from the 43. On the play fake, it's Hurts. Throw right side, caught by Goddard. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss, we've got 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Steelers' 44-yard line.
Three quarters in the books from this one. It's the Eagles in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is within reach. Back to the line they come, 2nd down.
63. Good. Set. Anyway, up. Hey, 73.
From the pistol, Hurts. Plants his back. Here's Barkley. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30. You're right at the 31. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 14 yards. 73. Eagles.
First one.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Crown left Yeti.
Running back motions right. Hurts on first down. Hits his running back. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
Number 26.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
2nd and 3 now.
Hey! Great. Set. Out.
Hurts throwing again. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
Our coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
258. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Stay right.
Rodgers going to throw on first. He can't connect with him. Incomplete. Just put it a little too close to the boundary there. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Fits it through the middle. And they're going to stop him, but he's got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
I try to remind you a time or two, kid, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
319. Hey, take 26. Jump out. Number 50. This. 30, 26. Hey, 88.
Rodgers will look to throw. And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
2nd and goal at the 12-yard line.
258. Hey, 88. Plant.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Jahan Campbell makes the play.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity that looks in that close, particularly as we get through the 2nd half. But once you get, you have to finish with points.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that kick. He's throwing again. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
A 6-yard pickup. brings up 2nd and 4 at the 10-yard line.
Now Hurts. He's got Smith again. And he'll be brought down just as he gets it up to the 24. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. It's Dotson with a catch out right. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Down a couple of scores. Those 2 timeouts they've got left are going to be crucial. Here's first down. And again, here's Hurts. Finds him over the middle. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Only 1 timeout remaining. They've got to work quickly here. It's 1st and 10. It's Hurts once again. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
A gain of 21 more yards.
And let's go. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
1st down. 1st and goal, Philadelphia.
From the red zone on 1st. And that's a touchdown. Great catch there, and with almost no time left. Now, Brock, they're going to need a miracle, but it is still possible. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Eagles 14.
"15 seconds left. Their only option is to get this kick back. Oh, the Eagles are celebrating, and they did. They got that one back. One of the toughest things for a team to achieve successfully, and yet they made that look simple, partner, getting the ball back.
Yeah, unlike that round ball that you like to talk about, this one bounces in funny ways, and the numbers,
Yes, it does.
well, they're
Yes,
not
it
on
does.
your side on these onside kicks, but it happened to work this time and may embolden them in the future to take the risk again.
Hey, easy, 63, 63. Don't touch that. And let's go.
He'll look to throw it. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Very set. Hey. Call up Yeti.
They've got a man in motion.
Hey.
Back to throw. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Trying to find his tight end. And that takes them to 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Very set. Yeti. Hey, Silver. Call up Yeti.
Here he is to throw. Has it left side, Brock, but the throw carried him too close to that edge. They're going to say he brought it in out of bounds, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
The deficit is 7, so they have to convert here on fourth down.
Good. There. Tiger Hornet. Go Silver, ready? Try left, Yanni. Delta.
One final shot here. Need this to force overtime. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully, and now they turn it over on downs. So make a check in the win column for the Steelers. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And, Kate, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start.